All right. Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Haloyim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well in this truth and have been teaching me this truth. Shalom to the Akim and the Aqua that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that this is edifying. Blessings and salutations to that hopeful elect that is scattered abroad. And may you all keep enduring in this truth and fighting the good fight of faith. All right? And it's the brother Shawab Amawan back at you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be called It's a Cold World. All right? And basically what I want to touch, the subject I want to touch on is what's going on out there in Texas, which I've been wanting to touch on this subject, just haven't got to it. But Texas is going through pure hell right now. All right, it's a lot of shit going on out there, a lot of things that are not being spoken about. All right, a lot of things are just it's pretty shitty. It's pretty shitty out there, man. It definitely is pretty shitty out there. Okay? And we have brothers out there. All right? We have brothers in this truth out there. And they're going to be okay. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. I pray for those brothers and their families to be taken care of and, to endure and for the angels to be around them at all times. All right? And, what's going on out there is it's a whole nother world right now. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is doing his thing. And call Haloim Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai for bringing destruction to that place. Because Texas is a racist ass place. I'll tell you that. All right? So it's a beautiful thing to see Texas going down like that. Okay? And, whether it be whether that be, wrath coming from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, or it be, the so-called white man playing with his little harp tools, his little harp toys, all right? Regardless, everything that's going down everything is controlled by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, okay? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai put the spirit on these damn devils to get at you like that. Okay? Which I believe, it's all being done by these top elites, man. And what you're seeing right now happen in Texas, it's gonna get worse. That's basically giving you a prelude to what's about to happen in America. The destruction that America got coming to them. Shit ain't no joke out there. All right? And to prove, all right, to prove to you that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai controls both sides, all right, it says, Isaiah 45:7, and it says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. I, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, do all these things. All right? So that's how you know Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai playing both sides, man. He control both sides. He send, righteousness and he send evil, man. All right? So, he controlled the good times and he controlled the bad times. And like I said, Texas catching pure hell right now. And it's a beautiful thing because all these things that you're seeing right now is all the beginning of sorrows. Matter of fact, let me get that. Matthew 24:8. Matthew 24:8. And it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Okay? The beginning of sorrows. And Matter of fact, let me go down since I'm in here. And it says, and woe, this is 19, 24 and 19. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days be shortened, there should be no there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right, and these days, time is flying. Time is going by every day faster and faster. Shit, I go to work, and by the time I know, it's already the weekend. All right, and time is flying because why? Those days are being shortened for the elect's sake. All right, if we stay here any fucking longer, man, we in trouble, man. All right, the shit that the vibrations that Esau is pushing out right now, man, we can't stand that shit. We definitely need Big Brother Yahushua to come and get us out of here. We can't be here no more. All right, but going up at 19, where I was reading, and woe unto them that are with child, and them that give suck in those days. All right. 19, this is talking about 70 AD, all right? But, just use your imagination. Imagine those that do have have newborn babies in these days, all right? Imagine those that have newborns out there in Texas right now. They can't get to the store, get food. Right, food lines is off the hook. They ain't got food coming in like they supposed to. Farms is all fucked up out there. All right. So what are these people gonna do to have newborns and little kids, man? All right. They're not gonna be able to make it. There's people out there right now literally dying of just being frozen to death. People out there got no heat. No water, no power. And it's just straight brick out there. You understand? Temperatures at 0 degrees and shit like that. That shit is no joke. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is bringing that straight destruction to these people, man. Which, like I said, call Elohim Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai for what's going down. All right? And we got brothers out there. But may Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai bless the brothers, which they definitely going to be blessed, man. They're going to be taken care of. Because they have to spare the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right? But for the rest of those people, they're done. And I don't feel bad for them. We've been preaching to y'all, telling y'all to hearken on to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai for the longest. And y'all just keep pushing us to the side like it ain't nothing. So you know what? Y'all gonna catch pure hell out there. Okay? And it says, pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. Imagine your escape in that winter. Okay? That's why people are freezing to death out there. Imagine you trying to get away, find place to go to, shelter. All right? Imagine if they was in martial law out there, which they already got FEMA camps. FEMA troops out there that's already on the move out there. You know what that's about to, you know what time it is. You know what it's about to turn into. Okay? They're going to push that injection on them. All right? For those that are alive right now, that want benefits from them, help from them. All right? They're going to push that shit on them. And once the military troops get out there, which they're already out there, I believe. All right? Shit going to get worse. So imagine you trying to escape from these damn troops. Right? That's the worst time to escape. In the winter? In the middle of winter? Oh, hell no. You're not gonna move the same way like if it was summertime. Cold as hell, can't feel your damn legs. Can't just hide anywhere. Gotta be in the right spot. They in pure darkness out there. which, you know, these are all plagues, man. These are all plagues that, just like in the time of Egypt, all right, when they got smacked with them plagues, the same thing's going to happen out here, man. That's why I tell you that what's going on in Texas is basically the prelude of what's about to happen to the rest of America. This is like your last call right here. Your last call telling you, yo, repent. And repentance is for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, the true 12 tribes of Israel that the Bible speaks of. And they coming for you. They trying to put hell on you. They trying to make it worse for you, uncomfortable for you. Look at the mayor out there. Mayor out there talking some crazy ass shit. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. I had that at I have it in here. Yeah, right here. This is the mayor of Colorado City, Texas. All right? It says, let me hurt some feelings while I have a minute. No one owes you or your family anything, nor is it the local government's responsibility to support you during trying times. Like this, sink or swim, it's your choice. The city and county, along with power providers or any other service, owes you nothing. I'm sick and tired of people looking for a damn handout. If you don't have electricity, you step up and come up with a game plan to keep your family warm and safe. If you have no water, you deal without and think outside of the box to survive and supply water to your family. If you are sitting at home in the cold because you have no power and are sitting there waiting for someone to come rescue you because you're lazy is direct result of your raising, only the strong will survive and the weak will perish. Folks, Yahweh, he says God, all right? Folks, God has given us the tools to support ourselves in times like this. And he being funny right now, too. He being extra funny, all right? He throwing that shit right in your faces, all right? Tools, folks, God has given us the tools to support ourselves in times like this. This is sadly a product of socialist government where they feed people to believe that the few will work and others will become dependent for handouts. Am I sorry that you have been dealing without electricity and water? Yes, but I'll be damned if I'm going to provide for anyone that is capable of doing it themselves. We have lost sight of those in need and those that take advantage of the system and mesh them into one group. Bottom line, quit crying and looking for a handout. Get off your ass and take care of your own family. Bottom line, don't be a part of a problem, be part of a solution. All right? Which this is probably somebody that wrote that shit for him. His ass can't even fucking write. All right? And honestly, that might have been a call from the top at least to stir up some shit. Because they trying to get your asses mad right now, all right? They trying to get y'all to fucking get mad at each other, riot against each other, riot against the government, all right? All this shit, that's why I strongly believe this is all, set up. And with the videos that are being leaked out, which I'm going to play a couple videos, all right? The things that are being leaked out, man, proves a lot, all right? But regardless, like I said, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai playing both sides. So he putting the spirit on these devils to do these things, man. And it's going to come for you wicked ass 2/3 that didn't want to hearken onto this word. Okay? Straight famine, death, and destruction on a very high scale is coming to America. That's nothing what you seeing right there. That's just the beginning of sorrows. That's one state. There's 49 other states. And right now, slowly but surely, other states are starting to feel little different things. They having roll out blackouts and shit. And with them blackouts, man, like I said, that's them plagues. Same things that were happening in the time of Egypt is going to happen in these days. Matter of fact, let me get that. That's in...
According to Wikipedia, there shall come over the whole earth an intense darkness last.
You know, this is all written in the scriptures, man. Not only that, they tell you this shit in movies. You know, Purge could pop off out there. Just like the movie The Purge, when they cut powers off and everything just going insane out there. You're lucky it's so cold that nobody want to go out there and fucking purge. If this was the summertime, all types of shit would have been going on right now. All right? And it says, Exodus 10 and 21, and the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, stretch out thine hand toward heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. And Moses stretched forth his hand toward heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. They saw not one another, neither rose any from his place for 3 days, but all the children of Israel had light in their dwellings. Okay? So, that's like now. See, you guys you wicked ass 2/3 is out in straight darkness right now. But those that hearken on to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, put their trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, they have a light, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai taking care of those brothers and those sisters, all right, and their families, okay? They have the light with them. So although they're in darkness and shit like that, they have the light, man. And the light is what? This truth, man. That's what's going to save you in these times. Isaiah 33 and 6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. All right? The stability of thy times. That's why we've been telling you for the longest, over and over. That's why we go and preach out in these highways and hedges, man, to tell you what is about to come. That's what a prophet does, man. A prophet prophesies. He tells you what's about to happen before it even happens. And we're telling you over and over, these things they're coming to pass, man. But y'all just want to scoff, mock, push us to the side, laugh at us and shit. Well, that's why we don't feel bad for you out there. We don't feel bad for you at all, okay? That's why you devils and you wicked ass 2/3 about to catch the worst hell out there and is already catching hell out there, okay? And y'all still want to put your trust in the fucking white man, man. Y'all still want to put your trust in this fucking devil. I just read to you what the fucking, what the damn devil wrote to your asses. He don't give a shit about y'all. And y'all still want, y'all wanted Biden and Kamala Harris and all that shit. Where they at? Where they at now? Nowhere to be found. Okay? And they gonna make y'all suffer. They tricking your ass. Straight trick. Matter of fact, they was saying, I was watching one of the brothers today, I believe it's from the Mississippi camp, and he was talking about how people were that they had given them numbers to the FEMA, to reach FEMA, and the numbers that were being given were fucking porn site numbers and shit. Can you, yo, that shit funny as hell. They setting your ass up, they laughing at you right in your face, okay? That's how they're going to be able to separate who the fuck is the 2/3 And who are the men of the Lord? Because these devils know what's going on. These devils know what time it is. They know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is coming with great wrath. That's why it goes back to Revelations 12 and 12. The devil have nothing but a short time, man. He gonna come down with great wrath. And that's what he doing. This is a piece of it. This is a scratch on the surface. Not even. It's the beginning of sorrows. Imagine when all 49 other states start going through what they're about to go through. Okay? It's fucking nuts out there, man. So like I said, going back to here, Matthew 24. All right? 19 and 20. That's talking about 70 AD. But imagine, put your mind to it, man. Imagine you going through that at this moment. All right? Then it says 21, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. All right? That's what we about to catch. You about to see a time you ain't never heard of, you ain't never seen, ain't never been under the whole entire heaven, man. We about to approach Jacob's trouble, man. Didn't these devils keep telling you there's about to be a dark winter, all right? And honestly, that dark winter actually is something else. It represents something else. And I'm going to do a lesson on that. I ain't going to bring it out right now because I'm going to save that for the other lesson. But if you really want to get technical with it, all right, that's pretty much Jacob's trouble, all right? Signifying Jacob's trouble. But there's more, is deeper than that with that. That's a whole operation they got going. That came out back in like 2001, all right? And they using it now. Okay? So, the times we approaching, man, that already here, okay, are going to get worse and worse. And y'all not gonna be able to stand this shit, man. Matter of fact, I got a scripture for that. What is it? Psalms, I believe. Psalms 147. And it says, this is 147 and 15. He sendeth forth his commandment upon earth. His word runneth very swiftly. And how is this commandment being sent out upon the earth, man? Through the internet, through the unicorn, through the prophets. The prophets, your local prophets on your street corners, man. All right? And we ain't talking about these other camps. We talking about GMS and those that follow the doctrine of GMS. Okay? Everything is being pushed out through the internet. His word runneth very swiftly. You catch this word right on the internet like that, quick. All you gotta do is punch in GMS and you get all types of edification. So there's no excuse. All right? And it says, he giveth snow like wool. He scattereth the hoarfrost like ashes. He casteth forth his ice like morsels. Who can stand before his cold? All right? Which one of y'all is about to go out there and be able to stand out there, man? All right? And take this. Those that endure to the end shall be saved, man. And honestly, I believe that that's like saying, he giveth snow like wool, because it tells you, what scripture is that where it tells you, make me whiter than snow. To be white is to be holy, man. Pure, all right? So, he sendeth forth his commandment upon earth. His word runneth very swiftly, all right? His holiness, okay, he giveth holiness like wool, man, all right? He scattereth his hoarfrost like ashes. Yeah, he pushing his word out throughout the four corners of the earth, man, warning you. Okay? But let's use it in that sense of what's going on out there in Texas. Okay? He casteth forth his ice like morsels, okay? Which morsels I believe is bread. Morsel of bread, yeah. All right? This truth, man. Who can stand before his cold? Shit serious out there, man. Y'all gotta get it together. Only one thing is gonna save you in these times, man. That's Yahushua, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. That's why you gotta know on the name, Salaki. That's why you gotta know the name to call upon, man. The name is Yahweh, which is the name of the Heavenly Father, which means He is, He exists. Bahashem, which means in the name, and His Son's name is Yahushua, what the world ignorantly calls Jesus, okay? His name is Yahushua, which means to deliver, salvation, okay? That's your only way out of here, man. Without that, you done out there. You beat. You ain't making it out there. That's why the brothers that's in camps down there in Texas, they're gonna be good. They got the true name. Okay? So, going back to what I was saying, man, you got a rude awakening right now, man. Okay? Matter of fact, let me get to these videos. Oh, I got it over here. Right here.
What's going on in Texas?
Guys, so this is my house. I don't know what to do. Everything's flooded. Guys, so this is my house. I don't know what to do. Everything's flooded.
These people ain't handling that shit. Alright? At least, Jake, we go through troubles like this all the time. So it'd be like, alright, these damn Edomites and these other nations, oh man, they ain't used to shit like that. They used to living in fucking and living deliciously, man. Being fucking spoiled and having everything. So when shit like this hits them, they don't know what it's like. I've always said that shit, even before I was in this truth. That if a white man gets smacked with the lifestyles we live, man, they wouldn't be able to handle that shit. They couldn't survive. Because they ain't used to shit like that. They used to being fucking spoiled, man. Look at this fucking bitch.
Guys,
The whole house is flooded. The roof collapsed. There's no power. Oh my god. It's awful. It's been 40 hours, no power. It's freezing. It hasn't snowed here since 1973. Our hot tub and pool, literally frozen. It's crazy. Half the lake is frozen. The poor ducks. It's crazy. KNG up. We're surviving, baby.
at that. You even got Tyrese looking like over here with a damn shower cap on and 50 million coats on, man. Over here crying. It tell you in the scriptures that those tough ass men they're gonna be humbled, man. They're gonna be giving tears out there.
With the steam on, bro. Bro, what's going? What's going on, bro? I can't take it no more, bro. I can't take it no more. Who got heat at their house? Oh God, I'm coming pay you. Who got heat at their house?
He can't even cry, because if he cry, that shit freeze the moment it come down. It's dead ass. You know? Yo, these people going through hell, and we don't feel bad for you, man. Because you got to be hearkening on to this word while it's still here, man. While you can still seek it tell you in the scriptures, seek the Lord while he may be found, man. And y'all just pushing this shit away. So we don't feel bad for y'all when y'all go through this shit. Not one bit. All we give is praises. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai for that.
Who here to work? Because right now I got the shower on hot. And I got about 10 jackets on. And I don't think I'm going to make it no more. So who got heat at their house, bro? I'm coming over. I'm going to pay you. I pay you $200 an hour, real money, bro. This is not a dope $200 an hour if you got heat at your house, bro. I will cash app you. It's just going to be me and my dog. I don't want to hear nothing, bro. I always... I would say.
Power's out, water's out. There's no firewood anywhere, no stores open.
More than 4 million households in Texas were left without power after a rare snowstorm. Climate change means these kinds of extreme weather events and blackouts could become more frequent.
Like I said, man, these blackouts is out there, just like we read in Exodus, man. Tell you in the scriptures, there's no new thing under the sun, man. Ecclesiastes 1:9, man. If there's no new thing under the sun, man, that means that whatever happened back in the day is going to happen in these times. Okay? And these are straight plagues, man. Plagues are being sent out. Okay?
Nationwide. In Texas, they're seeing temperatures that they haven't dealt with in some areas in nearly 100 years. The Earth, as it is warming, is trying to maintain this equilibrium temperature. So where we have an extreme warm-up, we're also going to have an extreme cool-down. The power grid in Texas is built to withstand hot temperatures, not cold temperatures.
Have you guys figured out how you're going to deal with this all night?
Mobile charger through the car. Like I said, we don't have a power since 3 o'clock in the morning.
We've seen this on the flip
And it's crazy. If you read just on the bottom, what you need to know now, a deadly winter storm has severely strained power facilities in Texas and left millions in the cold and dark for days. Catastrophic winter storm moves east. All right? That shit is serious right now, man. And we already, this happened right after Valentine's Day and fucking President's Day. And it's funny because when I was in the highways and byways, when I was preaching on Valentine's Day and President's Day, I had said that. I was saying I didn't know that this was going to happen, but I said every time we come around a holiday, all right, a special event of fucking America, Babylon the Great has a special event, pure destruction comes the days after that. I woke up the next day on a Tuesday, boom, this is what had happened. and it's gonna keep getting worse and worse. All right, we got the Pesach coming up, man. We got Passover coming up. You know how much shit gonna happen after Passover? Whoo, whoo. All right, a lot of destruction is gonna come after Passover, man. It might just be right then and there that boom, we hit something real big. Martial law, you know, Jacob's trouble might come into full effect. Hey, nobody knows until that time comes. We can only just go by the signs and the prophecies that are taking place through the scriptures, man. We filter everything through the scriptures. But prophecy being played out heavy right now.
Side two with the heat. Case in point, in 2020, there were rolling blackouts in California because the state of California could not generate enough electricity to meet the consumer demand during a heat wave. Back in 2012, Hurricane Sandy makes landfall, and it just created all of this flooding. So these extreme events are becoming more frequent, unfortunately.
And these devils is definitely cutting off power out there. All right? It's like, the way shit going down out there is like this shit was definitely set up, man. Pipes bursting and shit like that. You know, you got people that are engineers talking about the shit that went down makes no sense. Engineers telling you about this shit like, nah, man, it has to be set up. It has to be something that's causing this, all right? And we know, we know everything is caused through Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, good and evil, all right? But we also know that the devil come with his craftiness, man. All right? We are not what Corinthians Satan device. This thing. All right? 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay? And that's facts. We know how this devil operates, man. We are not ignorant to his devices. Okay? You ain't fooling us with your bullshit. All right? So like I said, whether it's coming through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Salakim, whether it's coming through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, or if it's just because these devils on their shit, regardless, man, it's coming from the Most High, man. All right? And it's that simple. And we just wanted to, that's what we doing. We hastening on to the coming of Yahweh Shai. All right? That's what Apostle Tahar has named this year, man. They're hastening on to his coming. Okay? So we out here praying 10 times more, all right? 10 times harder, all right? For, big bro Yahweh Shai to come and save us, man. We trying to get up out of here. Okay?
Unfortunately, and that is directly due to climate change. The electricity sector is one of the leading...
That shit is not no damn climate change, all right? That shit is that Haarp shit, all right? Which I'm gonna try to get into that in a second, all right? How that Haarp shit works, okay? How they manipulate the weather. These fucking devils ain't slick. Been doing it for years, man. What you think all these damn fucking chemtrails are for? Polluting the air and shit like that.
Contributors to greenhouse gas emissions. And the question here is, well, how do we maintain a reliable power grid and continue transmitting electricity to our customers while also lowering our emissions at the same time? We can do that through more renewable energy assets onto the grid. Eventually, if we do it all right, hopefully that can lead to fewer extreme weather events.
Okay.
This is how you know this shit be right here. This is how you know they be doing that Haarp shit. Because I remember years back, I think it was in the time of Hurricane Sandy, as a matter of fact. Was it the time of Hurricane Sandy? I forgot what big ass snowstorm we had. And we were doing this down here in New Jersey. This is in Texas they doing that. But we was doing this down here in New Jersey. We was grabbing snowballs and lighting them up with a torch flame, all right? And that shit was turning straight black, and it was turning into plastic, like melting into plastic. Real snow, real water, all right? Real precipitation, all right? That shit melts. It melts back into water, moisture, okay? This shit ain't even this shit ain't budging.
It's burning off some chemical.
Yeah, it's like...
Let's look at the flame. It gets bigger.
Yeah, holy shit.
It's burning some type of chemical.
Oh my God, so close. Yeah, there's something
There's
mixed
something in
into
it. It's like it's getting some kind of fume or something.
Right.
And that shit comes from these chemtrails, all right? What these chemtrails throw out, man, is aluminum, man. That shit throws aluminum in the air, metals, all types of crazy shit, all right? And then when you get normal precipitation, normal weather, all right? Basically, it mixes in together, man. It's pretty much fucking witchcraft, man. Mixing all types of chemicals in the skies and shit. And then that shit comes down at the end. You ever seen them do mad chemtrails, all right? And then by the end of the fucking day, that shit'll come literally. It starts off with a long chemtrail, long ass line, all right? But if you really study them, because I was studying them for a while, even before I was in this truth, I used to just sit in my backyard and look at all these chemtrails that we're making, and I would sit there and I would look at them, and if you realized, there will be long lines, which they will make all types of designs in the air. They will put Illuminati signs basically in the air, fucking triangles and everything, man. And by the end of the day, when the sun will just start to come down, you will see that they will open up. These lines will literally open up and turn into clouds. Literally. And then what happens is that shit opens up as a cloud, and then by the fucking morning, it will come down and you will be breathing it the next morning, because fog usually will come down in the morning time. When you wake up early in the morning, there will be a fog. So that means that those clouds will come down to ground level, basically, and then next thing you know, you breathing that shit. All right? And that's why people were getting sick at that time, hella sick, constantly. And they were doing just basically what they were doing was they was trying out these how can I say? They were just basically experimenting on us, man, at those times to see how people would react, what it would do, That's how these devils operate.
Because some of this is still kind of wet. See, right down there, that one it's kind of like moist, but nothing is dripping down still. There should be something pulling down there.
Nothing.
And
it has a terrible chemical odor.
Whatever this is, it's like, it's going to get into everything.
Yeah, we're gonna keep showing y'all this, let y'all know so y'all keep sharing. So we get
this right here ain't no joke. All right, you got their water out there is fucking contaminated. All right, they done tapped into the damn water supply. All right, and they putting chemicals, they putting bacteria in these waters. Okay, knowing that these people gonna have to run to the store, knowing that they're in the middle of a fucking crisis, and basically that all these stores are gonna close and shut down and run out of food and water, and people gonna start fucking arguing, all right, fighting, all right. That's how we know that all this shit is set up, man. It's all to set up and push agenda, all right. And what's going to happen, once the water is contaminated, that's a problem. Because, see, it's not starvation that kills you. It's the water. It's dehydration that gets you and kills people. All right? See, you could go days, weeks without food. But without water is a problem. Okay? But that's why you got to have this truth. Okay? What does it tell you in the scriptures? Let me bring that out real quick. All right? John 6:35. And Yahushua said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst. Okay? So Yahushua is this bread and this water, man. You ain't gonna need none of that if you have Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Okay? That's why we keep telling you, man, come get this word. Come back to your true power, man. Because without your true power, you worthless. You ain't shit. You're not gonna make it out there, Salakia. You're not gonna make it out there. This is the time of survival of the fittest out there, man. And people, because iniquity abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So people gonna get amped up. People gonna start fucking getting panicky, depressed, okay? That shit just gonna push a whole bad vibration in people, the love of many shall wax cold. All right? So they out there contaminating this water right now.
We got this right now, so I got plenty buckets of this, y'all, so we good, but it's plenty more people that live in Texas we got to worry about. So let them folks know, man. They sending a message out, but they ain't sending it out quick enough. Hold on, I can't. Hold on, too much light. You can see them good. Oh my God.
And what people gonna do? People gonna run to the so-called white man. All right? What does it say in the scriptures? Woe unto them that go to Egypt for help. Okay? And that's what y'all gonna do. Y'all not gonna put y'all trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Y'all gonna go run to these goddamn devils, man. Y'all gonna go put y'all trust in in these damn oppressors. All right? That's crazy. What does it tell you in the scriptures? Never trust thine enemy. All right, let's get that. Ecclesiasticus. All right, Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right? You can't trust these damn devils. These devils is out there to set your ass up. That's what they want you to do. They want you to run right to them. All right? Let's go to I got another one in my head right now. Isaiah. Isaiah 30:12. And it says, wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. All right? Why? Because y'all want to put your trust in oppression. Y'all want to believe in these fucking oppressors, man. All your life, they've been oppressing you. They've been doing you dirty, all right? Killing our people, and y'all still want to go and run back to these people and go to them for help, man. Like if they gonna change. Ain't none of these people gonna change, man. None of these people gonna change. Matter of fact, got a scripture, Job. Okay? Job 14:4, and it says, King James Bible, where it says, down here, I'm gonna highlight it. There you go. It says, who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. All right? So, you got to understand, these devils is going to always be wicked, man. Y'all be trying to find ways that, oh, they're going to change a heart, sudden change of heart all of a sudden. Nah, they don't fucking care. I just read to you what the mayor just said in Colorado City. He don't give a fuck about you. So what makes you think the rest of these elites and the rest of these damn oppressors care about you? Not one of them do, man. Once again, never trust thine enemy. All right? All right? Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. All right? These niggas is never going to change, man. They're going to be the same wicked ass people. All right? It tells you the wicked, how's it go? The wicked is estranged from the womb. All right? They come out speaking lies. Psalms 58:3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. All right? These devils is going to always be wicked. Always be wicked. Okay? John 8:44.
John chapter 8, verse 44.
And this goes for our
you belong
people
to
too, this verse. But we're going to use it on this damn devil. All right? Ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Okay? So he ain't never gonna change. 35:5 Ezekiel, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in their time that their iniquity had an end. All right? Let me get that before that. After that. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. All right, so you got to understand that this damn devil has had a perpetual hatred for our people, for his own brother. That's our evil twin brother. All right. He has a continual hatred for our people. All right? It goes deeper than just, I hate you. No, man. We done, Jacob took his birthright. All right? He supplanted him twice. Okay? Took his blessing. All right? So they fucking hate us, man. What does it say in the scriptures? Woe to them that devise iniquity from their beds. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. All right? Pertaining back to what? Job in 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right? So you got to understand, man, these devils, they will not go to sleep unless you are literally, that you are in their thoughts at all times. They go to sleep thinking about how the fuck am I going to kill Israel today? Okay? All right, Psalms 83:4, okay? And they were doing this back in the days, and they're still doing it. All right? They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. All right? So they were doing that shit back in the day, and they still doing that shit, man. These devils get in a big round table every single day and think about how the fuck we gonna get how we gonna get these Israelites in a casket. All right? You gotta understand that, man. All right? It says, Ezekiel 21:9, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, say a sword. A sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. And that's the problem with our people. You fucking people are trying to make mirth right now. Y'all trying to have joyful times. What time? We is not in the time of making joy, man. The mirth of the land is gone. All right? So why the fuck is y'all out there trying to make mirth? A fucking sword is being prepared for slaughter for you 2/3, man. And it has given it to be furbished that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened and it is furbished to give it on into the hand of the slayer. And who that slayer? The damn wicked, man. All right? These damn fucking Edomites. These other nations. Okay? I just read to you that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua control both sides, man. So he gonna give the so-called white man, that power to go ahead and do what he gotta do. Because y'all ain't want to hearken on to this word. And how do we know that who's that sword? You go to Psalm 17 and I think it's 13. Con. Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. All right? So that's that sword that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua used, man. That left-hand power, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua got his right hand and he got his left hand, man. That left hand is them fucking, that wicked, man. And he gonna use the wicked, all right? Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He gonna use the wicked to destroy you 2/3, man. Y'all gotta wake up, man. Y'all really done out there, man. Psalm.
According to Wikipedia,
All right, Psalms 10 and 9, and it says, he lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He does catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. And that's what he doing to you wicked ass 2/3 right now. He just setting you guys up. He just laughing at you, man. He know exactly what is his plan, man. You know exactly what he want to do. All right? Let me go back to... that. Never trust thine enemy. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. He gonna always be that wicked ass fucking, he gonna always have that wicked spirit, man. Always. I got another script too that just came to my mind, man. Lord willing, I remember it. All right, but y'all get the point, man. Man, listen, man. Listen. All right. Let me get back to this video. Salaki, got caught up right there. And spirit jumped on me right quick.
Y'all want to go stock up on y'all some water. Do not drink that water. Ain't no water left in the store for them to stock up on.
Yep, y'all, this just Texas water. They sending out messages, but they ain't sending them out
They
quick enough.
swimming. I see they on thing. They tell.
They sent us a message out to most people or whatever, whoever, I don't know, to just boil the water for 5 minutes. Before we use it, don't wash our face or anything with it. So we just decided, shit ain't nothing.
Yeah, they telling you to boil that shit for 5 minutes. Who knows what the fuck they put in there? You don't even know if boiling the water counteracts with that shit, makes them shit super fucking bacterias and shit. Who the fuck knows? You can never put something past these damn devils, man.
Going on, we're gonna check out the water. We put the water in here, and this is what we getting. And they barely even visible. Like we.
Man, it's cold right now. Hold on, I got a script for that.
37.
Yo. All right. It says, out of the south cometh the whirlwind, and cold out of the north. By the breath of Yahweh, frost is given, and the breadth of the waters is straightened. Woo! All right? And what you seeing? It's straight cold out there, man. Straight frost, ice everywhere. You talking about something that never happened in the history, never happened to Texas in over 100 years. There's some of them are saying, since the 1973, all right? Whatever. It still don't happen on a normal basis out there. Let me stop that real quick. It's lucky because I had put this video together with like different things in it. So I gotta like stop it. Says Texas Agriculture Commissioner issues red alert over food supply chain. All right. So man, the food supply chain is done out there, man. Matter of fact, let me get the scriptures in I believe it's in 2nd Ezra's. Let me look at my book real quick. I think it's in 15. Con. All right. And once again, I'm going to go up one. All right. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall, Salakia, 2nd Ezra 15 and 12. Egypt shall mourn. All right. Why? Because we are what? Called spiritually, we are called Sodom and Egypt. All right. That's why the same thing that happened back in the times of Egypt, in the times of Moses, is going to happen again. All right. The same plagues is going to come out here. All right. And worse. Okay. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail, through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation. All right? You seeing that right now. We just read it. Okay? Oh, Slocky, I ain't mean to go there. Texas Agriculture Commissioner issues red alert over food supply chain. Okay? They ain't about to be planting nothing over there, man. And if they had things planted, that's it. All right? Destroyed. Drowning. Okay? You're going to eat some soggy-ass lettuce. Some soggy-ass broccoli. You know what I'm saying? Slocky. Boom. Arctic conditions deliver frigid blow to Texas agriculture. All right? Once again, those that till the ground shall mourn. It's that simple. Says winter storm wreaks havoc on Rio Grande Valley crops, impacts farmers, consumers. That's why we getting close to that what? That famine. What's that famine already been here? There's been food banks going on since fucking last year when we got hit with the quarantine. All right? Don't, just because you don't hear about it on the news, what you got to understand is that, see, these devils know how to operate. These devils know how to push out the news that they want to push out. All right? Just because they're not posting it on the news doesn't mean it ain't happening. See, what they do is they like to humiliate Jake on the news instead. All right? But when shit is actually going down with their fucking people, with their kind and their race, they're not going to post that shit. They don't want to put Edomites into stress. But they'll stress the shit out of Jake on the news, man. Look at that. Look at that. The whole damn city is fucking flooded with snow, man. Frozen. Big ass icicles out there, man. It says 10 people die of hypothermia, more than 600 cases of carbon monoxide reported in Harris County. Hidalgo says, all right? So, people dying of straight being frozen. You got bums that are freezing on benches, man. Dying right on the bench. They ain't got no place to go, nowhere to hide, all right? And boom, they freezing up, dying. You got people sitting in their cars because they got no damn heat. Fucking snow is up. I believe in certain places they got like a foot and a half, all right? And what? You talking about people just straight dying, man? Because they sitting in their cars and that shit is just coming back into their car. You're not supposed to sit in your car and literally have the windows closed. You know, you're supposed to have the window cracked. You know? And look, people dying from that. From the carbon monoxide going straight back into the car. Says 10 people have died of hypothermia in Harris County during the winter weather. Judge Lena Hidalgo said Friday. She added in a tweet that there were more than 600 carbon monoxide cases and that officials are still counting. KPRC2 is trying to determine this type of data for other areas throughout Southeast Texas and will share the information as it comes available. All right? So you just getting straight deaths out there, man. And they're not putting all this news out because they ain't trying to scare America yet. They want to catch your asses by surprise, man. Until the next thing happens in another state. All right, which states around there are starting to get hit. Matter of fact, one of the brothers that I be talking to on Instagram sent he let me use one of his videos. This was him when he went to the store. What was it? Where was that? Got so many videos I'll be saving. And where is that?
See that over there?
No, that's not it. Slovakia. Did I not save it? Yeah, I think I didn't save it. Matter of fact, it's right here. Oh man, where did he put it? Oh man. Oh man. Alright, I ain't got it. I thought I had it. I never recorded it, I guess. No, that's not it. But basically, the brother was from Louisiana, and he was showing how empty the stores were. They were completely empty. So that goes back to what? The famine of the word, man. Salakia, the famine of the word. I meant famine, all right? Salakia. It go back to famine, man. And that's what's coming. Straight famine. Damn, I thought I had it too, man. I thought I had saved that. Guess not. Anyway, think I got another video. One more little video. Yeah, this one right here.
Holy shit! Holy shit! That is not good!
Not outside, in here. Don't go outside, it's too cold. Stay inside here. Holy shit, what is happening?
So I live in Texas, and we've had no power for the last 28 hours. But good news, the lights are back on.
I guess I'm just too tough to cry.
I'm headed straight for...
I knew I should document for insurance, assuming we had it. Sorry it's so loud.
No, what the hell?
All right, so the pipes burst at the hotel. It's absolute mayhem. The pipes are burst, people running from the cops, they got fights going on. And I'm trying to watch it all.
Shit, at least he was positive about it. He tried to smile through that shit.
I mean, that was like one thing I was like, I have
There are
to do.
currently 321 callers ahead of you.
What the? Holy shit!
All right, man, y'all get the point. What's going on out there? It ain't no joke out there. All right, it is no joke out there, and that's what's coming to the rest of America. Straight death, famine, destruction on a very high scale. Okay. Now, before I hit some more scriptures, a couple more scriptures to close out, I want to talk about this, because we believe that, I myself believe that shit is definitely some Haarp shit, all right? Weather manipulation, all right? And let's see what Haarp is, all right? Lord willing, this video, it might get knocked, but hey, it is what it is.
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. The High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program was initiated as an ionospheric research program jointly funded by the U.S. Air Force.
All right. It says the U.S. Navy and the University of Alaska Fairbanks and Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. It was designed and built by BAE Advanced Technologies. All right. And what it basically is, it's a way of let me see, how can I get into it? Let me see if I can show you. See, this is what they look like, but I want to bring out see what they show you here. Come on, turn to the side. No. All right. Basically, what happens is, for me knowing this from, a couple years back when I used to do little stupid ass researches on fucking Illuminati and shit like that. Before I was in this truth, I used to look up shit like this. And from what I know, what it does is, all right, these chemtrails, basically, like I was saying earlier, they spread out these chemtrails throughout the skies and they have chemicals in it. And then what it does is it actually mixes in with the actual real moisture and precipitation, the regular weather. All right. And with these locations, there's many locations around the world. All right. And that's basically what it's called. As a matter of fact, now that I see it, it's called geoengineering. Matter of fact, let me look that up real quick.
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Climate engineering or climate intervention, commonly referred to as geoengineering, is the deliberate and
It says climate engineering and climate intervention, commonly referred as geoengineering, is the deliberate and large-scale intervention in the Earth's climate system. And it's funny because there's a movie called, what is it called? Oh man, it's called, I think it's with Gerald Butler. Oh, Geostorm. That's what it's called. If you ever get a chance to watch that movie, watch it. All right, it's a fucking crazy movie. All right, and that's basically what this is about, man. They know how to manipulate the weather. All right? It says geoengineer is referred to as geoengineering. Is the deliberate and large-scale intervention in the Earth's climate system. The most prominent subcategories of climate engineering are solar radiation management and carbon dioxide removal. Solar radiation management refers to offsetting the warming effect of greenhouse gases by reflecting more solar radiation, sunlight, back into space. Carbon dioxide removal refers to removing carbon dioxide gas, CO2, from the atmosphere and sequestering it for long periods of time. Almost all research into solar radiation management has to date consisted of computer modeling or laboratory tests. A 2014 paper in Nature found that among a variety of climate engineering subcategories, including 3 carbon dioxide removal techniques, afforestation, ocean iron fertilization, and ocean alkalinization, as well as ocean upwelling, only solar radiation management was able to return global average temperatures to pre-industrial levels. All right. It says climate engineering approaches are sometimes viewed as potential options for limiting climate change or its impacts, alongside mitigation. Salaki if I'm saying that wrong. Mitigation and adaptation. There is a substantial agreement among scientists that climate engineering cannot substitute for climate change. Let me see how you say this damn word. Mitigation. Yeah, I can. Salakia. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Some approaches might be used as accompanying measures to sharp cuts in greenhouse gases emissions. Given that all types of measures for addressing climate change have economic, political, and physical limitations, some climate engineering approaches might eventually be used as part of an ensemble of measures, which can be referred to as climate restoration. Research on costs, benefits, and various types of risks of most climate engineering approaches is at an early stage, and their understanding needs to improve to judge their adequacy. Salakia. Adequacy. And feasibility. Major experts in major reports advise against relying on climate engineering techniques as a main solution to global warming, Salakia, and in part due to the large uncertainties over effectiveness and side effects and unforeseen consequences. However, most experts are also argue that the risk of such interventions must be seen in the context of risks of dangerous global warming. Interventions at large scale may run a greater risk of disrupting natural systems, resulting in a dilemma that those approaches that could prove highly cost-effective in addressing extreme climate risk might themselves cause substantial risk. Some have suggested that the concept of engineering the climate presents a moral hazard because it could reduce political and public pressure for emissions reduction, which could exacerbate over climate risks. Others assert that the threat of climate engineering could spur emissions cuts. Major academic institutions including Harvard University, have began research into solar radiation management, viewing it as a potential supplement to rather than a replacement for reducing emissions. All right. And let's see what they got here. I don't want to really get into various criticisms have been made of climate engineering, particularly solar radiation management, SRM methods. Decision making suffers from intransivity of policy choice. Some commentators appear fundamentally opposed. Groups such as ETC Group and individuals such as Raymond Pierre Humbert have called for a moratorium on climate engineering techniques, moral hazard or risk compensation. Let's see what that says. Slovakia. You pretty much could go into it. Okay, I just wanted to give you what a quick, what they were saying, what climate engineering was. All right, geoengineering. All right. Honestly, I'll tell you something right now. I know
Here's
one
a summary
thing
from Wikipedia.
for a
The High
fact.
Frequency Active Auroral Research Program was initiated.
All right, yeah, this is what I want. I know one thing for a fact without reading. I remember when I used to kind of research this shit back in the day. I had seen a crazy video. All right, let's see if I could do this real quick. Okay, yeah, let me see if I could. Let me show you something. All right, these are locations, all right? Let me bring out my little pen. All right, let's see if I can write. All right, yeah, I can write. All right, now I know from me reading back in the day, the way this Haarp shit works, all right, these are the main ones right here. These are the main ones, all right? Okay, now, what I know, all right, if you look at the way, let me make this bigger, all right, Puerto Rico has one dead on their island. Matter of fact, look, there's actually one right next to Texas. That's how you know that shit was all through the Haarp that caused that storm. Because what they do with these things, right? This I know from me reading. There's one in Puerto Rico. There's one right here. And there's actually another one. I believe it's up here. But they're not showing that. All right? And what happens is when real storms start in the middle out here, right? Real storms start out here. And what happens is one of these three, all right, either this one right here, this one right here, or this one right here, will pull the storm in. And this is how they create superstorms. Let's say, I'm going to use Puerto Rico because Puerto Rico gets hit the worst all the time on hurricanes. Because hurricanes start out here, right? And when they start out there, let me erase this stuff real quick. When they start out there, it gets pulled to here. Boom. Right in Puerto Rico. Now, Puerto Rico will grab that storm and throw it basically to these up. That's why it always comes up the coastline out here. The hurricane will come to Puerto Rico. Okay, let me erase that so it could be clear. Slovakia. All right. the hurricane will start out here and then get pushed this way. Puerto Rico will grab it and basically send it down the coastline of America, the East Coast. All 13 colonies get smacked with that shit every time. It's the same pattern every single time when they get hit. And then it goes up down the coastline and then it kicks out this way. And the reason it kicks out that way is because it comes to this spot and then it gets kicked out to this one, all right? And then it gets pushed back out here, basically, all right? And you can see that there's one right here. So it might just go into here and then keep going there. And what it does is it continually goes in a circle. Keeps going in a circle, in a circle, in a circle. Let me show you how that goes. Clean this all up real quick. I ain't giving scientific terms here, but I remember me watching a video. I just don't remember the video. And what it does is it just keeps going in a circle, literally in a circle. And that's how they get these superstorms. See, they'll build the superstorm through the Haarp stations because a little storm will start off out here and then it gets pushed out here, then it goes here, then it goes there, then it goes there, then it goes here, and it keeps going in a circle. So when the first storm comes, let's say they call it Maria, all right? The first storm will come, and then if you really realize, there always comes 2-3 storms after that first storm. Always. And the reason that is because they keep pushing the same storm over and over through the Haarp stations. All right? So by the time the second one's coming and they name it fucking George, it's actually Maria still. And then they'll come out with a third one and say this one is called Susan. And that Susan is still Maria. But it's just been circulating around the same fucking Haarp stations over and over and causing it to become a superstorm. You understand? And that's what they be doing. That's why they do this shit with the chemtrails and shit like that. All right? Because the chemtrails also manipulate it, have something to do with the manipulation of the weather. All right? So it's the same thing with Slovakia. Clean this up real quick as best as I can. All right, so it's the same thing. If you see how these triangles are, they're showing you that triangle for a reason. These triangles right here, because those are your main points. All right, which it goes back to. Look, see, these are your main points. These are probably the biggest ones they have, and it does the same. And it's funny, it's in a triangle too. But it's funny that it's in the same grid area and it keeps going back and forth. So you got one right here, which is where Texas was. All right. So that means the storm got pushed here. And instead of getting pulled here, they made it pull this way. They have power to control that the way they want. You know what I'm saying? They really have the power to they got so many Haarp stations around the world that you won't even know where it's really coming from. But let's say they got a bunch of them. Let's say they got a bunch of them right here in this area. If they got a bunch of them everywhere, that shit's just going to pull all that this way. And that's what ended up happening with Texas, basically. They pulled that storm that way. Whatever they did to create a fucking... It might have been already a storm that was coming, but they made it bigger than what it was. And on top of that, that's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai doing his magic. All right? Straight up. But we know that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai gonna allow this devil to do that. All right? Because it came unexpectedly. Like, ain't nobody know that shit was coming. Nobody was prepared for that. All right? And now they cutting off fucking powers and shit like that. That's how you know what's up, man. And making it look worse than what it is and making it, and they want to blame it on the actual the storm. So that's what they do with this weather modification, man. They basically just keep playing with the Haarp stations and they send it back and forth. And I'm gonna tell you why they have the power to do that. And in Vietnam, all right, they used to in Vietnam, they have they use that against the Vietnamese. How you say that? Vietnamese. Slovakia. Them Vietnam niggas. I'm gonna say it like that. They used it against them, man. All right? Because, matter of fact, I have that. I got an article on that. Let me get that out real quick. Right here. Let me see. Which one do I got it on? All right, right here. Operation Popeye. All right, I'm going to read it. I ain't even going to get into it too much. If you want to research it, just punch in Operation Popeye and you can read. And it says, Operation Popeye, Project Controlled Weather. Popeye Motor Pool intermediary compatriot was a military cloud seeding carried out by the U.S. Air Force during the Vietnam War in 1967 through 1972. The highly classified program attempted to extend the monsoon season over specific areas of Ho Chi Minh Mine Trail in order to disrupt North Vietnamese military supplies by softening road surfaces and causing landslides. All right? It says the former U.S. Secretary of Defense Robert S. McNamara was aware that there might be objections raised by the international scientific community, but said in a memo to the president that such objections had not in the past been a bias for prevention of military activities considered to be in the interests of U.S. national security. The chemical weather modification program was conducted from Thailand over Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam, and allegedly sponsored by Secretary of State Henry Kissinger, and CIA without authorization of then Secretary of Defense Melvin Laird, who had categorically denied to Congress that a program for modification of the weather for use as a who had categorically denied to Congress that a program for modification of the weather for use as a tactical weapon even existed. All right? And I ain't even going to read into that. You can read more into that. Let me get this other one I had. Weather warfare. All right? It says, oh, wow. Now this content is unavailable. Wow, they funny as hell. This had a whole thing down there where it says Wikipedia. It had a whole thing down there. Now they took it out. They must have seen I jumped on that shit. Weather warfare is the use of weather modification techniques such as cloud seeding for military purposes. All right, details. Prior to the Environmental Modification Convention signed in Geneva in 1977, the United States used weather warfare in the Vietnam War under the auspices of the Air Weather Service. The United States Operation Popeye used cloud seeding over the Ho Chi Minh Trail, increasing rainfall by an estimated 30% during 1967 and 1968. It was hoped that the increased rainfall would reduce the rate of infiltration down the trail. And it's funny because that reminds me of that movie Forrest Gump when he was talking about going to war with the Vietnam War. He said that in the movie. He was like, and it rained for 40 days, talking in his little Forrest Gump fucking voice. And he was talking about that, how it rained for 40 days and all of a sudden it just got straight. The sun came out. All right, out of nowhere, it literally stopped. Like he said, I think he said that in the movie. It was like if they pushed the button. You know what I'm saying? And that's because they have technology for that shit, man. That technology been out for fucking years, man. Decades. You understand? So if they were using it back in those days, they talking about 1967 to 1971, okay? What makes you think they ain't using it now and it's more advanced? Okay? They man, there was a saying that George Bush said back in the day. And I had it on when I used to do music, I used it as a sample, and he said, I can't remember exactly how he said it, but he said something about a ruthless, how's it go? Let me think about this 2 seconds. I think he said something like that a self-motivated, ruthless organization, something like that, has the power to control every aspect of every life. He was saying something, basically what he was saying, since I can't remember how it was being said, he basically said that they have the power to control aspect of every single life in this life today. So, basically what they were talking about was the Illuminati, the 1%, all right, that rule the world. And that's exactly what they have, man. These devils are so advanced with their technology. They've been doing studies so long, all right, that they have pretty much the answer to every aspect of life. Not that they have the answer, but their answer, their scientific answer. Because everything they revolve around is science. They don't believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? They don't believe in a higher power. They believe in straight science. Everything to the so-called white man has to be answered in science. So everything that they got around them is answered in science. You understand? So you have to understand that they literally run every single aspect of life scientifically. They have an answer for. All right? And back to, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai allows that, man. He allows that because what does he say? He gonna let them. They're gonna get caught up in their own crafty counsel, man. Their own craftiness. They're gonna be caught up in. All right. You get that as a matter of fact. Yeah. Job 5:13. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. So he gonna take the wise in their own craftiness. Let me go back one. Job 5:12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. All right? So he allowed them to do all this wicked shit because he gonna catch them in their own wickedness, man. He gonna use their own wickedness and their own craftiness against them, man. Okay? So pretty much, I just want to, I ain't going to go into that too much. If you guys want to look it up, you can look it up. All right? But that's telling you right there, man. These devils been doing that shit since 1967 in the Vietnam War. They've been using weather modification. They're able to control 30%, 40%, So imagine now. That number got to go up. That number definitely got to be they control 70% of that weather, And this devil is what? Revelations 12:12, man. He has nothing but a short time, so he coming down on you with great wrath, man. So he gonna make shit at the same time. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai coming to bring judgment, man. He coming to do his fucking thing, The so-called white man coming with his shit. It almost goes back to the times of Exodus, all right, when Moses was going against the sorcerers and the magistrates, man. And they were basically going back and forth with their powers, all right? So it's like the white man's so prideful, man, that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua comes with his judgments and his storms and all that, and then the fucking white man will come with his bullshit, you know? Trying to throw it in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua's face. But it ain't gonna work. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua just laughing at his ass like, man, and like Habakkuk 2 and 3, man, the vision is yet for an appointed time. So we just waiting for everything to happen on the time when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua give that call, man. When he give that you know, that green light. And then he's gonna what? He gonna release the four winds, man, from the four corners. He gonna release all that destruction at once. All gas, no brakes. All right? So, you know, I just wanted to share that real quick with the, you know, the weather modification. Hopefully it was edifying. You know, I didn't get too much into I ain't scientifically Bill Nye the science guy here. I ain't about to break shit down like that. You know, but, you know, there's articles on it. You can look it up. Some people understand that more. I ain't into that science shit. All right? Science only goes so far, and then comes Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. You understand? So, for those that are smarter and into science, all right, they will understand better. They can explain it better. But Lord willing, that was edifying, all right? But let me finish this up with a couple of closing precepts, all right? And I'm gonna leave it at that, man. All right? So let's go to Jeremiah. Matter of fact, let me go to 2nd Ezra's. 15 and 5. And it says, behold, saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. All right? So that's what you're seeing right now, man. The beginning of sorrows, man. All right? The beginning of the plagues, which the plagues been already coming since last year, man. But what you seeing in Texas is about to escalate throughout the whole entire Babylon, man. Through the whole entire fucking great Babylon the Great. Okay, why? For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. All right? These devils coming with that wrath, man. All right? Go down to 11 and 12. And it says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. Why? Because we are spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua shall bring upon it. Okay? So it's that simple. Them plagues is on their way, man. Okay? We can't wait. We cannot wait. All right? Now go to 49, and it says, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death. Look what you just saw. You saw all types of houses just going down, man. All right? To waste thy houses. That's what's happening. All right? These pestilences, you got these damn viruses all over, which they keep coming out with new ones. All right? You got the famine. Famine is all over the place. All right? Famine right now is hitting Texas heavy. They got no food, no water. Okay? Poverty. People gonna be homeless like because of their homes being destroyed. Widowhood. Women gonna start losing their men. All right? Their kids. Shit ain't no joke, man. Go to Jeremiah. This thing, man.
According to Entertainment Weekly, from the King James Bible, it
Let me
reads,
just get it from here. Damn speakers acting stupid. Jeremiah 11:11. And it reads, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they say, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. You just saw grown-ass men crying, man. In the damn, you had Tyrese crying in the damn, he wasn't Tyrese, but he looked like him. You had a fake-ass Tyrese looking like crying in the shower, man, with a shower cap on. All right? Behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. People are dying, man. People ain't escaping, man. Once again, even though it goes back to 70 AD, pray ye that your flight be not in the winter. Pray that your flight don't be an escape in the winter, man. Cold-ass weather like that. That's why you got people dying out there in the cold, man, from frostbite, hypothermia. All right? Let's go to 16. 2nd Ezra 16 and 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. All right? None of these plagues are going to be slack, man. They're going to be right on time. Matter of fact, another scripture is Isaiah 55:11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. All right? Whatever Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua said is going to happen, is going to come to pass. It will not come back onto him void, man. Man. Ecclesiastes. What? Who said Jessica? It's this thing, man. It says, fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. All right? Yeah, they had hell out there, man. That ice, that snow, that's all for vengeance, man. All that death, vengeance. Trying to tell you, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua getting his, man. And it's going to increase more and more. That's just the beginning of sorrows. That's a little prelude of a little, little movie showing you about what's about to happen to America. Okay? Man, I listen.
According to the King James,
2nd Ezra 6:28, as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared. All right? This truth is going to be declared, man. What does it tell you in the scriptures? Matthew 24:14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. All right? So this is being preached out everywhere right now, man. There's no way you ain't hearing about this word, man. This truth is hot right now. All right? Prophets everywhere, man. This truth is being pushed out everywhere. And it's going to be heard by every single person, and then that end shall come, man. All right? We go to, what am I thinking? Second Ezra's. Second Ezra's 9. Start at 1. And it says, he answered me then and said, measure the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And he visiting it right now. All right. He pulled out that visitor's pass. All right. And he walking down them hallways right now. Whoo. He walking right down them hallways. All right, he's scoping everything out. All right, what does it tell you in the scriptures? The eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, man. That's them chariots, them angels. They all over watching what's going on. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is tired of this shit. He tired of all this wickedness. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of people in the world, then shalt thou well understand, which we see uproars is happening internationally everywhere. All right? Brothers got all types of pages up on that, man. Earthquakes, forget about it. Earthquakes been happening all over too, in diverse places. Right after this shit got hit with Texas, there was an earthquake in the middle of the United States, like a 4.2, 5.0, whatever it was. All right, and there's more to come. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning, and the end is For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in the wonders and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. All right? The end is manifest, man. We can't wait. Even so the times also of the highest had plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works, and the endings in effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them from me from the beginning. All right? Those are going to be the ones, who? The elect. Those that are written in the book of life, man. Those are going to be the ones that's going to be able to make it to the end. Those that endure shall be, Salakia. Those that,
According to Bill's Bible Basics homepage, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endereth to the end shall be saved.
That's what I wanted. Matthew 24:13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. All right? So come, man, if you ain't got this truth, you beat out there, man. And the only ones that's going to endure unto the end is those that have the true name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right? And know his works, all right? And have the works and have the faith, okay? Those are going to be saved. So, went a little long on that, but, Lord willing, Yahweh Ratazah, y'all was edified on that, man. I've been wanting to touch, this subject for a while and haven't got to it. I guess that's why I had to speak a little bit, speak too much on it. And I haven't been able to hit the highways and byways, all right? Because my car's all messed up and, work, so it's like me hitting the highways and byways. If I ain't talking about it right here, I've been talking about it on the highways and byways. Okay? So, Yahweh Ratazah, that was edifying. All right? Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect, the Aquath and the Akim that was listening in. All right? And double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well in this truth and have been teaching me this truth. All right? And Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Haloyim, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak with Dash. Double honors to the elder. Oh, I already said that. Salakia. But double honors anyway. All right? So, with that being said, all right? To the next one, Shalom.